Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to a brand new day of Road to TCG Worlds 2019. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're live with me on Twitch, and you have been for the last 2 hours, thank you so much for the support. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps out the channel. And so we are now going to be moving on to our last deck of this countdown, I guess, to NAIC with some of the best decks in the format. Reshiram being the most popular and the most successful lately. Our goal is going to be to win this upcoming match, and we are definitely potentially well poised to do so now. Okay, so I'm going to start. I don't know what I'm up against, but I'm going to start with the Reshiram because I have the option to turn 1 Welder or turn 1 Kiawe thanks to the Fiery Flint. So we'll see. We shall see. Okay, so we are up against Zoroark, right? Which is never, ever, ever a good thing. Which in turn means I will probably want to Kiawe, right? That is the reality of it. I will probably want to Kiawe here on turn 1. And ooh, we are actually up against not Slowking, right? But Silvally instead. So I'm gonna grab the Kiawe. I do have a Guzma to target down whenever I would like to. I don't expect my opponent, well, probably will have a knockout here. I'm just gonna have to Kiawe to the Eevee Lax, right? The Silvally is definitely scary because there's a potential for not only water memory but also fighting memory. So we do want to keep our bench super low to make sure that we are forcing the Kukui. We see the Zoroark evolved immediately, unlike what we were able to do. And I feel like chat died. Are you guys still there? Are you guys actually still there? Jedi, thank you so much for the bits. Definitely still there. Definitely still there. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. So Muck means his Ditto doesn't work. So I feel like that must have been a mistake of some sort. That certainly feels like a mistake. Okay, I feel like I'm not gonna play the other Acro Bike. I'll just grab all the energies. I will draw extra cards with the Heat Factory, yeah, and then ooh, the Welder. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. If I go Guzma KO the Zoroark, right? Well, the Welder changes things actually. So I definitely go Guzma KO Zoroark. That activates Persian, and so my opponent goes Silvally triple Kukui KO. Yeah, but then I go Welder, double attach, and my opponent has no more type nulls. And if he does evolve into Persian and does bench another type null, therefore threatening with the KO, I can go attach Guzma KO the Persian with my GX attack, and that should be the game, or pretty close to it. Yep, immediately promotes the type null. I feel like that's a bit of a mistake. You would promote Lele in case you whiff the pieces and you get the Silvally, you can still free treat, or you would promote the Ditto actually. There's a Persian, so my opponent will be able to find the pieces. So things are playing out exactly as I predicted them. Okay, so everyone's still here. You were all just very attentive, I guess. Immediately Catbox. So he needs 4 pieces, right? Silvally, triple, Kukui, and the memory. Yeah. But after he commits the fighting memory to the Eevee Snorlax, he won't be able to yeah, there's a Kukui. He won't be able to commit a 1, remember. He will need Field Blower as well. He will need Field Blower as well. And... okay, so all the pieces, right? All the pieces thanks to the Persian. I mean, or I can just knock out the Silvally, right? I can just knock out the Silvally. That's actually much better, because that saves the Guzma. So yeah, I mean, we got everything in the order that we needed to. Gosh, I love this deck so much. It's just too powerful. It is simply, quite simply too powerful. Yep, get your 3 prizes. That not being a type null means we are completely safe here, especially because the Ditto cannot evolve. So I'm gonna Welder. I'm going to Heat Factory. I'm going to bench this, Escape Board, and then I will simply Flare Strike. And then this Persian is not a threat. There's no way for my opponent to take 3 KOs here. What he's gonna try to do is slash back, right? To do some damage, promote a non-GX such as Ditto, and then hope I don't have Guzma, right? Probably judge me in the process as well. Marshadow doesn't work because of Muck. So that's another small mistake by my opponent. And there's the judge. So it comes down to me finding a Guzma off of this judge. And there it is. Can't do anything versus my luck. He says, "Whew, that was close." Yeah, the Mug definitely hurt my opponent quite a bit. And there we go. Yeah, Mug actually helped me so much. Mug actually helped me so much. Okay, so definitely gonna play another match of Reshiram, and that was pretty quick. That was indeed pretty quick. Con razón es el mejor. Yeah, the raw power of this deck is just so high. Right, it definitely has its weak points. It can definitely be like very all-in-ish, right? But it also has a lot of potential. It's just incredibly strong. Cataracts, we lose the coin flip. That's okay. That is a-okay. Because hoping we can Kiawe here off of this Jirachi. We also get Mulligan. Maybe plural, so that's good. And we're up against another Zoroark deck with Persian, but we'll have to see if this has Slowking, if this has Silvally, or what. Is there any good Blastoise deck, Lipstick? I mean, technically yes. Yeah, technically there is a good Blastoise deck. It's just not good enough to compete right now, but on youtube.com/Tablemon, yeah, you will be able to find a Blastoise and Blastoise GX based deck, which has some potential. Yeah, like it can hit for some really big numbers. The issue is that it requires a lot of setup. Yeah, but maybe the upcoming Blastoise tag team card, though we won't get that until like November. But maybe the Blastoise tag team card with Piplup, is it? Will be able to be competitive. In expanded, Blastoise is actually a really good deck. Actually, now that you mention it, Blastoise is indeed a really good deck. Okay, so we don't have too much information on my opponent's deck. I'm still gonna focus on maybe Snorlax. Still gonna focus on that, and then I mean I kind of like using Let Loose before I Stellar Wish. like benching this, playing this, and using Let Loose, because I really need Kiawe, right? And I'm just looking at 5 cards. This lets me reshuffle. There's the Kiawe, perfect, beautiful. And I even get to use Heat Factory to find myself extra resources, and then I can Stellar Wish. I will grab the kind of like the Welder, but I also like the Nest Ball. Both are good. Probably the Escape Board though, just to make sure that I can retreat next turn. If my opponent sets up the Muck, that is fine. I'm gonna attach to the Growlithe, and then I'm gonna Kiawe. If I don't get a Stellar Wish off next turn, it's not the biggest of deals. Yeah, Lipstick. I mean, generally that would be a decent deck to start off with. It's not super complicated. It's not the most reliable though. It might not be the most, or the cheapest, or the most budget friendly. But there's that, like, it definitely has some potential. And Expanded Blastoise is actually really, really good. But if you're just starting out today, definitely if you check out on my channel, I'll find the link for you. Yeah, whilst my opponent's turn happens, I'll find the link for you. I will find the link for you because I featured it semi recently. Here it is. Okay, so I will put the link on the chat so you can check it out. Okay, so we do see Dugong. Not the biggest of deals. If I can find a Guzma here, that's gonna be insanely good. Just eliminating the Zoroark would be really, really, really good. Because there's no threat of Slowking, there's no threat of a KO on my Eevee Snorlax right about now, so... Okay, goes after the Jirachi, interestingly enough. Would have been my first guess. Okay, so gonna Heat Factory. Do want it closer to a Guzma. Gonna Acro for another Acro. Gonna Acro for the Switch. Switch is really good. And then I will Stellar Wish. No Guzma for an Acro. It's just attacking into the Dugong is gonna be so underwhelming. Welder. This is the second place list? Yes, this is the second place list. Yeah, I'll keep the Welder. And then I will go ahead and switch into the Jirachi. I'll Stellar Wish again. No. Okay, well, there's my Guzma, right? Off of Lele. There's my Guzma off of Lele. Not bad at all, right? Not bad at all. I feel like after seeing this, definitely the Nest Ball. Do I want to keep the Reshiram, or do I want to go and get rid of the Eevee Lax? I mean, or do I... It's either the Reshiram or the Eevee Lax. Since I'm not attaching energy, I feel like I'm going to need the Reshiram-GX move. Oh no! Whoops. Well, that's bad news. My Lele is in fact priced, so now I have the choice to Let Loose or to Dedenne. That's why you check your prices, guys. That is exactly why you check your prices. I just go all in on the Dedenne? Yeah. I don't see why not. Let's go all in on the Dedenne. I have another Reshiram. I get to evolve this guy as well. I get to attach there. And then I will go ahead and Dedenne. I did switch, right? So I can retreat. Thoughts on the no choice band? Not a big fan on the no choice band for sure. Definitely not a big fan of the no choice band. There's the Guzma finally. There is the Guzma. I really went out of my way, but I feel like with 3 cards in hand, KOing the Zoroark is definitely the right call here. And I have Fire Crystal plus Welder to just power up Reshiram out of the blue to KO another potential attacker if that's the case. Okay, so exactly right now, Choice Band would be insanely good to make sure that you have the KO on the follow-up Zoroark. It would be insanely good to make sure that even Arcanine with Heat Tackle can KO a Zoroark Choice Band makes Pigrom infinitely easier because you can KO a Pigrom without having to commit 6 energies. So I think there's so many benefits to a Choice Band that it's a potential worthwhile inclusion. Maybe as a one-off, maybe not as a two-off, but maybe as a one-off. Yeah. And there's a Zork. There's a trade. I really don't fear the Dugong at this point in time. I really don't fear the Dugong. We see the Choice Band, we see the Lily, so committing really big to the Dugong. If he goes for the KO on the Jirachi, I might actually choose to retreat into the Miltank, maybe. I mean, I would fully heal my Eevee Snorlax. And there's the Catwalk. There's the access to the Catwalk. So we'll definitely be getting a prize, right? And the Choice Band indicates to me that he wants to damage the Eevee Snorlax. So I do think my play is going to be to free retreat. I have used 3 switches. I'm probably gonna free... Oh! Larvitar is super scary. Super scary. We will see the dual Blizzard. I mean, another option I have is just take the KO, keep my hand, hope I don't get judged, or if my opponent KOs the Jirachi, just Welder onto the Reshiram. Can my opponent choose not to? Is he not greedy enough, and will he choose not to KO the Jirachi, or will he go for the KO? If he goes for the KO, yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm not even gonna bother healing. I'm just gonna establish another threat. That's all I'm gonna do. I can establish another Eevee Snorlax. That's okay because the Larvitar is definitely not scary at all. I will just establish this friend. I mean, I did even find this switch, which is crazy. I will go ahead and Welder. I'll go ahead and Welder. And then I will go ahead and Fiery Flint, because why not? I let my Eevee Lax go down, it took 3 prizes. That means we are happy. Well, I could actually switch it out. Maybe I should have powered up the Arcanine, right? That would have actually been better. If I had powered up the Arcanine, taken the KO with Arcanine, I don't risk my GXs or my tag teams, especially the Reshiram. Yeah, the issue is yeah, I'm gonna use the GX attack this turn. So if I'm gonna switch anyways, might as well. Okay, with the Fire Crystal now I feel more comfortable using the Stadium. I'll get rid of these 2, because I might want Miltank to heal. I'm just trying to get closer to the Guzma, right? I know one Guzma is prized. There's a Guzma. Okay. Yeah, I should be taking this prize with Arcanine though. That's a big mistake. That is a big mistake. I'll take the prize. It's not the Guzma. As long as Guzma isn't my last prize, we'll see. But I mean, what I'm trying to do is Guzma KO the Persian this turn. Yeah, Guzma KO the Persian. I don't remember if my other let loose is there. Do you have a link to Lucario Mill Metal? Yes, I will get you that as well. I will get you that as well. There's the link. And I believe the lists are in the description as well. Yeah, I believe the lists are in the description as well. Okay. So Persian goes up. Obviously trying to go for the Guzma play. Or if he gets the triple, he can slash back. I feel like if he doesn't get the 3 prizes this turn, my opponent's definitely lost. So he will go all in on this play, go for the Dedenne. 2 choice bands gone. We'll try to take the prize with Larvitar, which means no access to... okay, there's the Guzma. No access to Catwalk. Okay, so what I need to do is prevent him from KOing the Dedenne. Yeah, that is my #1 goal, to finish this stream on a high note. Right? Therefore, I'm gonna attach Guzma KO the Persian, whilst hopefully establishing the Let Loose Marshadow. And there it is. Thank you so much, deck. Okay, so I'm gonna attach, I am going to Fiery Flint away this and the Miltank, right? And yeah, 1 Jirachi, 2 Welders, 1 Ultra Ball. I will go ahead and Guzma. I mean, there's no point in using Jirachi, honestly. There's nothing I need left in the deck. I will go ahead and let loose. Oh, you know what? If I don't get my last prize as my Guzma, ooh, if Guzma isn't my last prize, I might actually be in trouble. Because I didn't take that KO with Arcanine. Lele, that's not Guzma. Oh, that is Guzma. Okay, so we win. We win here. Even if we get judged. Well, if we get judged, we might not win. If our stadium doesn't get countered, though, that'd be really nice. 1 field blower, no stadiums have been played so far. Doesn't go grab the Marshadow. There's a Lele, so we might see the judge. Yep, fails it. Even had the judge. So the Let Loose just gives my opponent a really nice hand. Okay, so we're gonna draw 1 card. That's 5. Then we're gonna use this, right? The Heat Factory. We need Guzma to not be in the last 2 cards. And then just goes for the ride she's beating. Okay. 2 choice bands gone. Oh. Thank you, deck. Thank you. How many times have we top decked Guzma today? I'm gonna burn that Larvitar to pieces. How many times have we top decked Guzma today? There's a victory. Perfect. Yeah. So that could have been super risky. Yeah, that could have been actually super risky. Did we need to force the Guzma on that turn for the Eevee lags? Could we have saved the switch to give ourselves more out towards this late game? Maybe. Yeah. Maybe, but definitely. So yeah, that will be all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me. A special thanks to Pixel Hungry for those incredible 7,000 M&Ms basically, and also to everyone else, Henry Jedi, Alaskan Turtle, and Redsback for the other M&Ms and bits. And to everyone who watched and or subscribed. I really do appreciate it. If you're watching on Twitch, on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. Helps out the channel. You guys will probably be watching on YouTube in like by Thursday maybe. So I'll probably be at NAIC anyways. I'm hoping to have a video every single day for you guys, even though I'll be away at NAIC. But I will see you guys in another stream. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm hoping to stream tomorrow. I don't want to commit to it because I feel like every time I say I'm going to stream, then I don't end up streaming. So maybe tomorrow, maybe not. If I do stream, you'll get the notification on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch itself. Yeah, so make sure you have those bells if you want to get notified. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.